What's up, everybody? Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Tommy T, and today's video, we are building a floating shelf. This is another video in our series, I Can Build That. This is also a very simple design for floating shelves. But before we get into the video, the meat and potatoes of the video, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell so you are aware of every drop that we have. So without further ado, let's get into it. So in this step, we are actually measuring out the wood. I think I got like two 2x6s, and to make three actual floating shells, but I cut two down, as you can see right there. I got three. So right here, what I'm doing is the wooden dowels, those that go, that's how I connected the bracket for the wall bracket to the actual shelf. And so now I have to make the dowels. It's 3 dowels per shelf. And the funny part is, I was like, there has to be a better way to cut that dowel. I think each dowel was maybe 6 inches or so, but I used my handsaw and got it cut. There is a better way. That was the best way I could do it at that point. So I cut it down that way. Right here, I am actually marking the holes of where I'm gonna drill to put the dowels in. And then of course, I pretty much have to do everything by 3. So because I'm making 3 different boards, and the biggest board, the longest board is 36 inches. And then the second one, I think I put it at 30. And then the smallest one is about 22, 23 inches. So yeah, as you can see, I'm marking the center of the lines, clamping them together, just kind of marking where I want to drill directly. Now we drill them bad boys. And this part wasn't too bad, just because, I was able to clamp everything, kind of move it smoothly. This was the easier part of it, of the whole thing. You kind of know where you're going and stuff with it. And with the lines in between them, or in between the holes, I kind of just made an even number across each one. So, it's kind of like, you just make it kind of even and smooth across it. On this part right here, previously I was just sanding the holes down, but on this part, I'm actually making a line to cut the bracket away from the actual shelf. So the bracket is about 2 inches wide, and it's the length of the whole shelf. So I had to cut that long ways, and I used my circular saw, but now I have a tool, a table saw. I can use that to better that. And right here, I'm marking the insides of the holes just so I know which way it needs to be put together on. So here's where I use the dowels to actually figure out which ones. So, like, I had an issue with figuring out which ones will fit in the holes, and right there I'm just marking where I need to actually what's going to go in what. Like, I'm just making my line, and then I'm sanding. Basically putting in my drill, and then just use my sanding pad to kind of make it fit in the holes. And that's all I'm doing. I think one dowel I did get too small, but my workaround was just putting some glue in it and making sure it didn't go anywhere. But as you can see, I just finished sanding everything. Now I'm just going in, sanding it a little bit more, and just to get it small and smooth to where it fits in the holes. Now we're putting them in the hole. And the importance of doing the line is, if you saw that I can line up the lines, and as long as the lines are aligned together, I know which hole it should go in. That's my mallet. And those are the issues that I ran into. It's like the dowels didn't fit in the hole, or they were too loose. I might have sanded one down too much, or didn't do it enough. So what I ended up doing was drilling, and then also I found one that can fit a little bit better. So that was the issue here, was the fitting for the dowels. And I don't think I went deep enough when I was doing my drilling. So here we got it. We got it good. We got the dowels inside of the brackets. They fit smoothly. They're going on smoothly. Good job. Now we're gonna sand. You know how much we like to sand, because we're staining this one. We're sanding it, making it smooth as possible. I go, I think 80, then 120, then 220, and you're pretty much good with that. Of course, wipe it down with a tack cloth. My helper is there. Lily, she's wiping it down. She always likes to help in little projects like these. So she's trying to figure out how that tack cloth work. And you're using the tack cloth just to get the remnants off. So there you have it. Here I'm using some wood glue to get the dowels inside of the bracket, because I want them to stay inside of the bracket for when I get ready to put it up against the wall. And then right here, those marks are basically where I'm drilling to put the security screw. Because I'm gonna put a screw inside of underneath the shelf to secure the bracket into the actual shelf. So pretty much everything we have that's a stain that I had from a previous build, and it's Jacob Bean, and it's just a regular stain. I'm just applying it with I think I used a t-shirt or a paper towel, something. Just applying it, and I tried to apply it a little bit heavier. My technique of staining, that's a t-shirt. My technique of staining has changed from project to project, because my staining desk, I used a preconditioner that helps get the wood even, like right there. That helped against that, but on this one and the other shelves, I did not. I was just trying to really just get it done and get it over with, because working on it for longer than I wanted to. Like I was working on this all day. Like it's a day job, pretty much. So here we're actually in the house and we got it ready to, we already drew where we wanted to put it. As you can see the lines on the wall right there. We drew where we wanted to put it, and I'm drilling my holes and getting the screws, getting the bracket attached to the wall. I used some bigger screws on that one to anchor to the studs in the wall. As you can see, it is. I used my leveler to make sure everything was level. Make sure it ain't leaning one way or the other. Funny thing about me and building things, I always lose my tools. So I'm sitting up there trying to figure out where did I put something. Yeah, final touches, screwing everything into the wall and putting the rest of the shelf on. And now just making sure my stuff is good, and I gotta put a locking screw on the bottom where I drilled that hole. We should be good. Level. Yep. Once again, thank you for watching my version of a floating shelf. If you have any questions, please leave the comments below. Any suggestions, hey, do this next time. Leave it in the comment section. Also, if you haven't already, please go subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, like the video. Once you're done with this video, go check out another video of another build that I did. The standing desk video, that's a great one. And check that out too. So until next time, guys, peace.